Hi, my beautiful, vibrant energies. Hello, sweeties. How you doing? Okay, I'm Vibrant V, and welcome to the channel. Okay, so we are focused on Sagittarius. This is a general reading for Sagittarius. Now, if you are interested in the love reading, like I've been telling everybody, go check out those videos. They're already done. This is for general information, okay? General advice, general messages, so on and so forth. If it's your first time, please feel free to subscribe. Hi, how you doing? And if you've been here before, I appreciate you. That's my evil laugh because I'm like, you did this to yourself. You got nobody else to blame. And you know why I'm saying it. If you watch me enough, you're just like, yeah, I know. She crazy. And she's not ashamed of that. Okay, let's go. So, Sagittarius, what's the story? What's the story in Baltimore? The story is, first of all, sorry, just check it. All these cards are actually upright, so this is me holding it the wrong way. I accept that. Yes, they're all upright. Sorry, guys. So, but the splits. Ace of Inspiration and Justice, baby. Ooh, yes. There is a new look, a new exciting venture for you, Sagittarius. But it's just about you having that right level of balance to manage it, to deal with it, to handle it, and enjoy it, I guess. And just what else? What other message? Oh, okay, so now we have a mix. Some are upside down and some are upright now. Yep, okay, fine. It is a mix now, fine. Sorry, I didn't realize I did that. The Three of Voices in the reverse, which is affecting the Three of Swords in the reverse. And the Ten of Emotions in the reverse. Yeah, because the Nine of Emotions is upright. Okay, so it's definitely in the reverse. Right. So you are releasing yourself from... Oh, that's good. You're releasing, or you have released, heartache, heartbreak, disappointment, betrayal in love, yeah, all of that. Feeling backstabbed, possible third-party situation here, Sagittarius, but it seems that you are shaking that off. Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. What's occurring for our Sagittarius? Two of Emotions, which is Two of Cups in the reverse. The Empress upright. Woo! I know where this is going already. You done gave up on love, Sagittarius, and you focus on yourself. Why do I know this? Because a lot of the signs are doing this right now, so well done to you, babes. Five of Inspiration, upright. There might be some kind of conflict around that, mind you. Seven of Inspiration. Sorry, these are wands. You know what? I can't actually put all of these out because now I realize how many's here. I didn't know it was that many. Okay. So those inspirations are wands, basically, guys, okay? Page of Materials, that's Page of Pentacles. Seven of Emotions, Seven of Cups. Ace of Materials, Ace of Pentacles. And the Eight of Materials, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. There's been some disagreements, Sagittarius. You've been dealing with some kind of conflict, emotional conflict, but there's been also some fights and arguments and something like triggering. That's kind of the energy I'm getting, okay? There's been some things that have been triggering you recently, and it's like you've set your boundaries up against them now. You pushed them out your sight, pushed them out your way, or you are pushing them out of your way to make space for a new beginning. Page of Materials, Page of Pentacles. You're pushing out, you're clearing out whether that's personal conflict within yourself, internal conflict, or whether that's conflict with other people. You definitely have given that up. Now, the Two of Emotions, Two of Cups over here in the reverse is kind of, excuse me, is basically confirming that. So it's to do either a partnership, a connection, or something where there's kind of, there was an agreement here. We had an agreement, you know, that's what, it felt agreeable. There was some kind of synchronicity to it. We got on where we were like two birds, you know, what is it, two peas in a pod type thing, birds of a feather, all of that. It was good vibes, okay? However, things changed. Your perspective changed, Sagittarius. Something about it changed, okay? Interestingly, you then, I don't know, there might be children involved. You might be a mother. There might be something around that, or your mother might be involved, okay? Just keep that, because the Empress speaks of that, okay? Birthing something, birthing life as well. So there's something about you possibly starting a new endeavor and actually birthing something new in your life within yourself, though. This feels very spiritual, though, Sagittarius, which I love for you. I absolutely adore that. You might be learning about who you are. You might even be learning about astrology for all I know, but you're definitely learning something deep and spiritual. I love it. As you're doing so, that you are setting boundaries, or it's because you set boundaries now to end the conflict, or maybe that's the conflict for you, that you're fighting to create the boundaries that you need, okay? It could be that you are actually standing up for yourself to create the boundaries, and as you're doing so, that might be causing the conflict, okay? So take the story however it resonates. Now, I think it's taken you a long time. Page of Pentacles, you studied, you looked at your situation, you really observed, you know, the nuanced elements of it, whatever it was. Whether it be you looked at yourself, you reflected on yourself, your own emotions, you looked at the people around you, I don't know, you looked at several things. Oh, sorry guys. You took a lot of time to think things through. Why am I saying that? Is because we've got the 7 of emotions. This is the 7 of cups. This is trying to make a decision, a choice. You may have procrastinated on making that change and making that choice. So the universe might have forced you with the Ace of Pentacles. I say forced, but encouraged you by giving you something else to work on, to focus your attention on. Right, the 8 of materials, though, in the reverse. This is about work, but for some reason, this isn't working. It's either not working, something didn't work, or possibly... okay, so it could have been that you looked at the situation to try to, it wasn't the universe then, this might have been just you trying to, the Ace of Pentacles, right? Page of Pentacles, you've studied it, you've taken a lot of time to consider your options, to weigh your options out, and you decided, okay, let's have a new beginning here, let's try again at this thing. Whatever this thing is, Sagittarius, you said, let's try it again. But unfortunately, it didn't work out as you planned, my darling, regarding this hope, this wish that you wanted. Please forgive me, guys. Cars, motorbike, whatever it is, you hear stuff outside. But there's something about the 8 of materials in the reverse, though. Something's not working out. It might be regarding a wish fulfillment, regarding something you wanted. Oh, the Magician, okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So it might just be to do with your lack of confidence about something succeeding, okay? Something that you're trying to invest a lot of your time and energy into. With the Empress energy, this is something that it's like you're utilizing this thing to change the state of your life right now, or how you're thinking and feeling, okay? Oh, sorry. Page of Emotions, so that's Page of Cups. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, love, partnership, connection, or maybe it was you were trying to build a successful business with a group of people, with people, with someone else. And that partnership didn't work out as you expected. It could be that as well. But I'm really just getting a sense of this is about connections, relationships, whatever it is, right? Let's say it was a partnership, a relationship, a connection. It's no longer available, or you're no longer interested. You're not emotionally invested in it like you used to be, all right? You saw potential in it. It really was something that you were interested in. You were almost ready to defend it, or maybe you defended it at all costs with the 7 of inspiration here, 7 of Wands. Maybe you defended it at all costs. But in the end, ultimately, it just didn't work out, right? Because the 2 of Cups are in the reverse. Now, it didn't work out. Things didn't work out there. All right, that's fine. So you decided... I'm a boss. I'm a boss lady. I was going to say something else, but you know what I was going to say. A boss bitch. Sorry. I just like the term, but I don't mean it like that. None of you are bitches around here. It's just something I like to say, okay? So just ignore it. Don't take it so deep. Right. Yeah. So I think you remembered who you were. You discovered who you either discovered or you remembered who you were. And it's almost like that small remembrance of who you were, right? It's so interesting. I'm so sorry. I should have just read it as a thing. It's like as you remembered who you were, you put your hood on, right? It's like you covered yourself. All right, fine. Love didn't work out. Partnership didn't work out. Whatever the hell. It didn't work out. Cool. All right. So almost hermit type energy went into oneself, right? But not exactly hermit because, you know, you're the empress. You already understand what things are, right? Maybe. So you just kind of put your cloak on, as in you kind of shielded yourself emotionally as best as you could, whether you were in the situation or you removed yourself from the situation. It was kind of like you were protected. As you did that, you went inwards. So you may have been communicating or you may have been living your life just day to day, perhaps. But actually what you were doing was something much, much deeper underneath the surface. This was exploring yourself, understanding who you were, remembering who you are, okay? And why I say it's spiritual as well, it's astrological, astronomical, it's all of these wonderful, it's galactic, universal type. Do you know what I mean? There's abundance inside of you is my point, okay? So I think you remember that. As you remembered that, it opened up your heart space again. See this here? That's from inside of you. That's your heart chakra space right there. So then it kind of like, it's almost like it, you know what, it reminds me of an ECG machine. Is it not? It's not an ECG. What's the thing? The ECG reads your heart response, right? It's that machine that goes beep, beep, beep. It's not that. A defibrillator. There we go. As it's almost like life was jolted back into you. And then it was like, God damn, okay, woo, I remember who I am. Okay, I can still give love. And it's almost like that love is opening up again. So whatever's occurring, I love it for you. But this time, you're using wisdom, it looks like, and applying some boundaries. You are kind of not even boxing yourself in, because you kind of remember you're pushing this box out almost, right? So it's like you're still making space within yourself and within your heart. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. But you're doing this in a protective kind of a way, right? I mean, as far as she can stretch it with her arms is as far as it's going to go, to be fair. But ultimately, I mean, if her arms were by her side, it would be much smaller, okay? It would be just this one little space here. But you've given yourself space as you do that. It's kind of like you're pushing away and pushing out what isn't good for you, what isn't helping you. But also it's kind of like there's still space for what is good for you to enter and to still be present, if that makes any sense. I'm sorry, I don't know if I said that well, but I'm hoping you know what I mean there. Yes. Oof, I'm loving this. So yeah, well done to you, Saggies. You might need to be setting some boundaries right now. I have to do this because, yeah. Okay, it's mixed. The High Priestess is in the reverse. See, I think you were caught up in this connection when you weren't being honest with yourself, when you weren't trusting yourself and you weren't trusting your intuition. I think you were being guided on an intellectual, spiritual, emotional, whichever way you prescribe to and you connect with, but you didn't pay attention to it. That's what happened over there, if you ask me. 3 of emotions, 3 of cups in the reverse, to the Empress. Yeah, this is what I mean. You see the hoodie I was talking about, covering up your covering yourself almost. This is you withdrawing your love. This is you kind of withdrawing from possibly friends and family. Oh, guys, my battery's about to die. Give me a second, please. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to double check that. Also, I need to check the space on there. I'm going to trust the space is fine, but it's more the charger. I need to get this done. Sorry, guys. Sorry, folks. Thank you so much for that. Sorry. Right. Ooh, I'm actually getting very warm now. So, drink. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, so you could be leaving friends and family, like this could be withdrawing from friends and family at this point as well, okay? But this might be a good thing right now. In the season, the Knight of Inspiration, this is the Knight of Wands. Yes, what did I say about this spark being awakened within you, remembering who you are, remembering that you're a loving individual, remembering that you're a passionate individual, that you have stuff to achieve, that you're out here, you got fire in your belly, you got actions to take. Do you know what I mean? You're moving forward, things that are going to make you feel like this, like that, the fireworks, as in not makes you feel like that, but that's kind of what's happening inside of you as well. There could be some kind of emotional eruption taking place, but I think this is more about excitement and you taking action, okay? Oh, I like it. Woo. the Ace of Emotions, which is the Ace of Cups. You know, it's interesting. It's given me that whole, because you know the Seven of Wands could be looking at things from a different perspective. You know what's really interesting? Oh, sorry, guys. Is that you have this Ace of Cups looking right up from underneath the sea, almost straight up into this border, this protection type thing, right? So it's kind of like it's just telling me that underneath this all there is still love inside of you, undeniably so. That's really, I'm getting a lot of that message coming in, just saying, Saggies, whatever's going on, babes, you're still beautiful self, and you are still worthy of love, and you still are loving, okay? So please don't forget that. I mean, please always, try and remember that. Sorry, folks. I don't enjoy adjusting myself in camera. It just looks inappropriate sometimes, but needs must, you know? Let me get a few more cards to clarify. Whew. Death in the reverse. Yeah. I don't think you wanted this to end, Sagittarius. I don't think you wanted the situation, the connection, or whatever it was to end. I think you were scared of it ending. I think you struggled. I think you resisted. But I think ultimately you knew you needed this to end. I think you knew it. Whatever this is, this could be, like I said, friendship. It could be a partnership. So let's just talk on the fact that it might be a group of friends. It could be a group of relatives and or your partner, okay? Close people. It's people who you really care about. It's not, the acquaintances or the people you don't really hardly see. This is quality people in your life, okay? So there's been some kind of ending here. Or you're scared about a possible ending. But this ending is good for you because it's a transformation, or it's allowing space for transformation to take place. I know we think that death is like this morbid, horrible, scary thing, but actually, first of all, it's inevitable. So whether or not you're resisting or fighting it, it's going to happen. And I think that's exactly what did occur with you, or what might be occurring. Maybe this is something that's still happening right now. Maybe you are in a connection and it's not feeling very comfortable or very happy or wholesome. Wholesome, it's not feeling very whole or whatever. You're not feeling content in it. It's not providing or nurturing you in the ways that you want, and certainly not spiritually. Certainly not your spirituality. In actual fact, I think being part of this connection might be hindering you from actually being the Empress and being, the High Priestess in the upright. I'm just saying. I think this connection is challenging your. Oh, that's very loud, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know how loud it's going to be on camera. Didn't realize it was on 14. Dear God. Okay. But yeah, I think this cycle is either going to end or it's already ended type thing. Okay. Sorry, Queen of Materials came out while I was talking over here. In the reverse, mind you. So the Empress is just not having the best time at the moment, or it's to do with the fact that you're separating from people, okay? People, things, and places. Anything that makes you feel like this, perhaps. Queen of Pentacles Queen of Materials in the reverse, Pentacles. This is anything that makes you feel like... how do I say? I feel like the encouragement actually could more be about the fact that maybe previously you were actually more focused on money and not celebrating money, but I think what made you happy possibly, forgive me if I'm not doing this quite right. What made you happy was more in terms of your finances. That's kind of the energy I'm getting to. Now you could be a mother in this as well. I'm getting motherly energy for sure. And maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe the part of the problem is the Three of Cups here. Maybe that's to do with your child. Maybe it's you, your partner, and your child or children. But there was no, the financial stability, the grounding didn't feel good. As in the home, there we go. The home doesn't feel happy. That's what this is. Oh man, oh gross. I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh. I don't like that. But there might be some transformation taking place though, because we have the Empress in the upright, and that's a hopeful energy. That means that there's opportunity for nurturing, for new life, for abundance, for things to grow, for us to rebuild and have a new cycle, do you know what I mean? Work on things. Yeah. There's hope there. She's in the upright. If she was in the reverse, I'd be even more worried with that. But I think there's a sense of lack of stability in the home. Or it could just be, Sagittarius, dare I say it, it could just be a sense of you, first of all, you're not feeling happy in your home, okay? Whether everyone else is or not, I can't say, but you're certainly not. But it could also speak of, yeah, you just not being happy at home. There could be a financial thing. It could be also that you don't feel like there's enough finances or something to look after the family as well, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Three of Cups in the reverse. I did also say there was something about not the love of money, but enjoying money. I don't know, have you been overly spending? Have you been spending a bit much? Possibly, right? If you are, just be mindful of that, my darlings, okay? Justice is in the reverse, so there's some kind of unfairness though regarding something. The Page of Emotions, okay, so this is you and the love, you discovering, or remembering that you are still a loving individual. The Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. Death is Scorpio. Justice is Libra. Oh, the High Priestess is here as well. The High Priestess is, I always want to say Pisces, but it's Cancer, if I have that right. Forgive me, I can't remember in this moment. The High Priestess. Let's call it Cancer. You know why? Because I'm always inclined to say it's Pisces, but then I know it's the opposite of what I think, and therefore it's Cancer, I'm sure. Okay. I think. I could still be wrong about that. Oof. Sorry, guys. Just... Yikes! Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, you guys can't see it. It caught on my skirt. It just was resting. Oh, okay. Oh, the Awakening, Judgment, and Inspiration. Yeah, this is about you needing to be truthful with yourself. This is about you needing to be truthful with yourself. Okay, hold on. I still need to kind of bear with because I don't know. I'm getting a sense of nervousness and excitement though. I'm getting a sense of you being nervous and excited. And maybe that's, you kind of need to balance that. Maybe, hold on. You could be hiding your passion as well. I don't know, there needs to be some balance though. I'm going to need a bit of clarity on it. But maybe that is the balance here. In terms of the awakening. The awakening is judgment. Inspiration, Six of Inspiration, that's about you celebrating yourself. That's also about pride as well. But I think maybe this is about you, Sagittarius. Now, it's a couple things. Now, either you're going to be more in the limelight than you ever used to be, It's kind of like the light is going to be shining in on you, honey. You're about to be seen, noticed, and recognized. Maybe. All right? So there's that's a possible story here. But it could also speak of you maybe not calling out the truth about yourself and what you've seen and what you've heard and that reflection type thing, as in, have you done all the reflection that you need to do? Yeah, possibly not. 5 of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Inspiration, that's in the reverse. Yeah. You need to be fair, it feels like. It feels like it's asking for some balance here. What's the 5 of Inspiration then for Sagittarius, please? What's that? Oh, the Fool. I don't know. Normally the Fool is a happy-go-lucky individual, which this one is, but I feel like it's either you need to climb. You need to go deeper. I'm just getting a sense that you need to go deeper. It's like you're avoiding conflict, and I think this is about you. You're avoiding the pain that's inside. You're avoiding the. You are. Oh, I thought you'd done the healing, but it looks like you might be avoiding it. Or it could be that you did call out judgment. You were honest about something you wanted or you needed, that you spoke up about your needs. And maybe it stopped the conflict, maybe, and then it's allowed you to have a new direction. So there's different ways of looking at it here. Right. Let's find out some more. Okay, 7 of Inspiration to the Ace of Emotions. So you might be just being defensive about love as well, much as I don't want to say that. The Muse of Emotions is the King of Emotions. King of Cups, sorry. Not going to be King of Emotion. King of Cups. Oh. Now, you could be being defensive about love, but you could also be just protecting your love. I'll tell you why. The 7 of Inspiration, 7 of Wands, right? With the Ace of Cups. Okay, we get it. So there's defensiveness, there's emotions. And then we have the King of Emotions, right? So basically, it's giving me a sense of, I remember the King of Emotions, I mean, you can't see it in this blooming picture. This deck of cards, it may be pretty, but that's about all it is. Really what it's kind of saying though is almost like you, because the King of Cups is the one who doesn't necessarily show his emotions, even though he does have them and they're strong within him. You know, he does have them, most definitely, but he's that stoic guy, right? He's not showing it. So I think that's what your protection mechanism is. I think that's what that's saying to me. You're a deeply emotional person. In actual fact, you probably hide your emotions from people on purpose at this point because of maybe, okay, why the King of Emotions then, please? The 8 of Emotions in the reverse. The 8 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, because you don't want to let this go. You don't want to let it go, Sagittarius. That's what it is. You're putting up your walls. You're unhappy at home. There's a lack of balance. You're preventing something from ending. Yeah, because it's almost like you don't want to be alone. 5 of Materials in the reverse. You don't want to be left in the cold. You don't want to have to deal with that. You don't want to have to deal with the true emotions underneath of not feeling good enough or feeling like it's almost like you can't do this alone. There's a sense of not wanting to do this alone, Sagittarius. Wow. Tell me more about the 5 of... Oh, this is interesting. 5 of Emotions. So that's 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is regret. This is regret. This is sadness, disappointment. The World in the reverse, in your home, in your life. This is your life. Oh, dear. I mean, if it is to do with travel, because the World can also speak of travel, right? If it is to do with traveling, I get a sense of this is a solitary journey, but you might have to travel alone, basically. Okay. Wait, okay. Or it's saying don't travel alone. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, because I'm just so caught up on the fact that it's feeling like you don't want to do this alone. You don't want to walk away. You don't want to walk away, guys. Sorry, that's the chair, folks, if you heard. You don't want to walk away. Even though you're feeling regretful. You don't want to leave the home. The Five of... Do you know what it is? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Five of Material in the reverse. The Five of Pentacles speaks of being left out in the cold, leaving the house, basically, as in you've been kicked out. You know, or you've left. But in the reverse, it's not. You haven't left. You don't want to leave. You haven't been kicked out. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's a good thing. But with the Five of Cups, Five of Emotions, do you see how the emotions have turned cold and they've turned into icicles? It's not even just regret. It's actual, like, it's coldness. It's resentment is what it is. It's oh. Oh my God, it's painful is what it is. It's really painful. Hold on 1 second, folks. Sorry, guys, but you're in mourning. It's almost like you're in mourning. You're dealing with this dark pain. This is within you. This is what you're carrying around inside of you. Look at the moon inside of her. That's what you're carrying. You're carrying pain, emotions, a lot of emotions inside. But also on the outside, you might be coming across as really cold, detached, uninterested, unbothered. Wow, this is... Ooh. Are you linked to Scorpio? You and Scorpio have had the most depressing... You, Scorpio, and Cancer. Ugh. It's been the most depressing readings. Everyone else has been okay-ish. Wow, okay. Tell me more about the awakening. Why is the awakening here for Sagittarius, please? Tell me more about the awakening. Because what is this that you need? Four of Materials. That's stability, right? Or is that the realization that you're now going to have to provide for yourself? Oh, for frick's sake. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. I hate these readings. Sorry, guys. I don't like this. Tell me more, then. Go on. Ah, well, maybe you're not feeling as stressed as I am about it. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Woo. Oh, that's good. Are you not as stressed as before? The Devil. Oh, sugar. Oh, that's a lie. Oh, that's a lie. You're trying to release yourself from it. Is that what you're trying to do? Okay, let's try this. What's the Devil, please, for Sagittarius? And that's Capricorn as well. This is the Wheel. Oh God, there's so many cards I haven't even said any. Oh, I don't know. I started and I didn't continue. We have Aries. We have Scorpio. Scorpio's twice as well because we have Death as well. The Devil is Capricorn. The Wheel is Aquarius. The World is Capricorn as well. Okay, so Capricorn is very much all over this place. We have Libra twice, Justice and the Empress. Taurus as well. We have the Queen of Materials, which is Taurus energy. Virgo, Capricorn. There's you might be dealing with Capricorn, Sagittarius. You might very well be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay. The Wheel came out in the reverse. This is an unhealthy cycle that you go through. It's like it's a cycle that you go through. Tell me about the Six of Inspiration, please. Sagittarius, Six of Inspiration. This could be because of a marriage or a long-term commitment. I say that because the Devil represents like a very strong commitment to me. Obviously, it represents toxicity, unhealthy obsession, unhealthy attitudes, thinkings, and behaviors for sure. But because of the level of entanglement, it's like a very strong commitment, be that good or bad. Ultimately, I mean, I know we want to say the Devil's negative, but you know what I mean. To have a high level of commitment to something is not necessarily a bad thing as well. Okay. And remember, with all things, there is the light side of it and there's the dark side of it. So even the devil has a light side and a dark side. Let's be honest. We act like we're only good and we're only angelic. We're not. You need to pull out your devil energy sometimes to deal with some people when they're in your space. Do you know what I mean? And everyone knows this, especially parents. If someone comes to attack your child, you're not going to be sweetness and light. What the hell are you talking about? You're about to take a... Anyway, I'm not even a parent, but I know what I would do. So, do you see what I mean? So yeah, so I don't worry about the whole devil, about everything just being negative. No, it's not. Calm down. There's two sides of every single one of these cards. Two sides of every coin. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is me trying to find out about the devil, right? The sun in the reverse. This is because there's not enough giving. The way that you guys give is not... It's not balanced. It might be ego-driven giving. Actually, no, it's not, though. It's not even that. Yeah. It's the giving and the receiving in this. It's not equal. It's not fair. Damn, I don't even know. There's so much to clarify with you guys. Why is it 6? Was it the... Sorry, it was the 6 of inspiration I clarified, wasn't it? Yeah. If it's the 6 of inspiration, you definitely don't feel recognized for your input, for what you do in this connection, in this relationship, in this partnership, in this family, in this friend group. You don't feel like you are recognized. Okay, I get that. Why is there 5 of inspiration here in the reverse for Sagittarius? Ooh, ego. The Magician in the reverse. That's manipulation as well, possibly, depending on what comes out. 2 of materials. Four of voices in the reverse. 4, so that's the 4 of swords in the reverse. And then the star in the reverse. This is the story is you're unhappy. It's really just that simple, Sagittarius. I don't know what else I can say to you, my darlings. You're retreating. You're retreating from feeling juggled. You're trying to move away from that. However, feeling juggled or unprioritized or lacking, there's a lack of stability. Your foundation doesn't feel solid. It doesn't feel solid. It feels very shaky, very like that, very... It doesn't feel very grounded. Your feet isn't on the ground. You're not firmly planted. There isn't any, like the foundation, the base, the foundation and the base of this, whatever this is, be it in work, be it in family, be it in your relationship, it's not a solid base. It's a shaky base, or at least the foundation might be being shaken up right now. Something's changing. Something's massively changing for you. You're retreating because you don't see this thing coming to light in the way that you want. You're not seeing, Ace of materials in the reverse. This isn't working out in the way that you want. There's no foundation here. It's not solid. There's nothing to build on anymore. Or that's what you're thinking right now. That's what you're trying to move away from. I think you're trying to manipulate it so it works. And I think that's the Magician energy. I think you're trying to manipulate so that you can make it work. Maybe that's where you guys are at right now. It's a bit of a challenging time. The cycle, it's not a lucky one, guys. The devil and the wheel of fortune in the reverse. That's not good luck. That is not good. And you know what? Because I keep going back to the devil and the 9 of voices in the reverse. You could be wanting stability, but it's almost like you're just not looking at the depth of this thing. There's an avoidance here, Sagittarius. This reminds me of Scorpio. Go check out Scorpio as well. There's avoidance. There is avoidance here. There's avoidance. You've turned cold. I was celebrating this really good at first, but actually it feels like you're covering up. You're masking. It's kind of like a mask. It's like a balm. You're soothing, like it's a pacing over the cracks, but not dealing with the deeper things. I know nobody wants to be in the Nine of Swords energy, but sometimes it's worth looking into what's happening. And I'm only saying that based on what like everything that's here. Combined with the devil, that's not... You're not necessarily free. You're not necessarily free. Now, if it was the other way around, I would be happy about that. This is you definitely moving away from like toxic thinking. And do you see what I mean? Like, look at the energies. They're very different this way around. This is being detached and detangled and releasing and letting go of this attitude. But actually what we're saying is this is... you're holding on to not thinking about it, or at least you might be comfortable or feeling comfortable with that. Maybe that's where you're at and what you're doing, but actually it feels like it's probably the opposite of what you need to do, which is ironic. And normally I'd be happy for you to kind of not be dealing with with things, but it doesn't seem the most healthy energy over here, okay? Or alternatively, like I said, it could be that you're highly committed to not stressing. Do you know what I mean? It's one of these things where it's like, I will only see the good in this situation. I only see what is good about life. You know, when we're doing our positive affirmations, that we only just like, that's what you're saying. It's kind of like, I don't know if you have a mantra right now or an affirmation or whatever it is you're doing. Maybe it's even a prayer, or you're just like repeating that. Life is good. I love my life. I'm amazing. I'm healthy and I'm whole and I have everything I need. Maybe it's that type of thing. If it's that, I'm not knocking you, babes. I'm not knocking you. But you will need to address the practical things as well, okay? Because it's one thing we've got to do. It can't just be about, you know, just the spiritual element of it, the wishful thinking of it, as it were. And then you're not doing the practical side. What advice do we have for Sagittarius? What is the whole purpose of this? The Ten of Voices. Yeah, maybe you need to look at it. Maybe she's not lying. But hold on, let's see. What's the advice? What does Sagittarius... what do you need to do? Ace of Inspiration. So that's the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Uh-huh. Tell me what else. Two of Voices. You need to look at your lack of inspiration and what? Two of Voices, which is the Two of Swords, okay? So that's decision making, not knowing what, making a choice, basically. The Two of Inspiration is in the reverse. Tell me more. What did I say? I feel like you keep going back and forth with this. I think that's a cycle. Six of Voices, you need to move away. It's asking you to move away. Not asking you to move away, because I'm not the one to tell you that, okay? But you might need to consider it and look into it. Yeah, it's because you lack confidence. You're ultimately, Sagittarius, it feels like you just, whatever this is, you're not dealing with the emotions of it. You're feeling them, you're building the walls, you're protecting yourself, but you're not dealing with the emotions. That's what I'm getting. That's my concern here. And I don't like that energy. I could be wrong. Maybe this is your person for all I know, but I am genuinely convinced that all the while this is telling me, Sagittarius, do the work, do the work, do the work. You are an empress. You have gloriousness and beauty within you. But it feels like you're just kind of pasting over the cracks at the moment. You're unhappy. You're visibly and tremendous, you know, like not tremendously, but you're unhappy. Yeah, you're unhappy. Ten of Swords, right? You're feeling defeated. You got all these, like, look at the sharpness of the angles going through her. Of course, thank goodness there's no blood to describe exactly what's occurring, but come on, this would be quite grim, right? If we had a film, you know what that would look like if this was a film, right? So yeah, this is kind of how you might be feeling right now. Maybe you're feeling trapped. Maybe you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You really don't know what to do. You're feeling uninspired and unmotivated. Your mind isn't very clear right now. You don't even know what decision to take. I feel like you feel trapped. There is an opening though. There's an opportunity. You feel trapped, but also you're not actually making any plans. This is why I'm concerned. You've got the Two of Inspiration, Two of Wands in the reverse. You're not making any plans. Or it could be you're not making your plans known, for all I know, but it's telling me you're not planning. Or maybe you're secretly planning to leave. Or to get away or something. Saggies, all I can say is I feel like you're being called to do some deeper emotional work, and that's the best I can say that I can pull out from this. I don't know what else to share with you guys. Yeah, come on, Queen of Inspiration in the reverse. That's lacking confidence. I already looked at the, yeah. Lacking confidence, lacking thingy. Yeah. I'm going to let you guys make the decision for your life on this one because certain things I just, yeah. Yeah. Unless it's a personal reading where I can fully break it down, I'm not about to advise people generically to go do certain things when it's going to be massively life-changing. This is insane, Sagittarius. Tell us some more, though. What advice do we have for our wonderful, beautiful Sagittarius at this time? What healing advice do we have for them? Okay. The unusual, different, or challenging thing could prove the most... What? Could provide, the most insight. Okay, I'm going to change my cards because the language is even poor, right? The unusual, different, or challenging thing could provide the most insight. Ooh, that's so perfect for you actually at this time, Sagittarius. Because it is. I feel like you're avoiding looking deeper. If things changed, it's because it needed to. Yeah. Whatever it is you're going through right now, the universe is trying to do this for your betterment. The Empress was here, babes. Whether that's to do with the fact that you have children or whether that's the fact that you're nurturing something different or new within you, the energy is available, but you've got to do it, babes. You've got to do some work. Trust your intuition. You know what is right for you. Oh, sweet goodness. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm feeling like this. Okay. Because some of the readings just drain me, and it's ones like this. Yes, you know what, let's be honest, I've been talking long enough, so that's draining in itself, but the energy of the readings, oh, yours and Scorpios, woo, depressed the shit out of me. Right. Right? You might find joy in the most usual or basic experience. Now, this is just about, when things are hard, sometimes we're looking for really big picture things to help us be happy, but really it's just a reminder to focus on the small things. If you have a bath, that's something, if you enjoy having baths, or, okay, not just a bath, showering, scrubbing your skin, doing your nails, I don't know, wearing perfume, getting yourself nicely dressed up. If you're a man, I don't know what men do, but what men do, play games, play sports, go for a run. Do you know what I mean? Do all those different things. It's the simple things. It's nothing grand. You can't be waiting for the big, millions to come in. You can't wish your life away and you wish you were someone else. That can't be done, So yeah, just enjoy the thingy. And this is funny because they came out together. Smile a while and give your face a rest. It's a song, right? My mom used to say it to us all the time. When we were being moody, that was her thing to say to us. Smile a while and give your face a rest. And she'd just say that about miserable people in general, right? But yeah, it's a song apparently. I don't know if it's a Christian song or something. But yeah, it's basically just encouraging you while this is a challenging time and you're feeling all of these emotions and feeling the coldness and all the sadness and the resentment, you can still continue smiling, okay? And, the point is get your spirits up. I just feel so kind of like, whew, I am so sorry. I should learn, what I need to learn to do? I need to have the opposite energy for readings like this because you guys need the pick me up, not for me to kind of come down with you, right? Okay. All right. Don't worry. I'll do better next time because I can't leave you guys like this because the way that I'm feeling, and I'm going to switch off and be like, oh, poor Sagittarius. Like, really? And then I've left you with that energy. I'm so sorry. Okay. So let's come back to crazy V, vibrant V, energetic V. Woo, woo. Let's change it up. In the simple things, guys, in the simple things, we can change the state, the energy, at any point. Guys, if you're confused, if you're not sure as well, go check out neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. So basically it's just it's the process of how we think impacts how we feel and therefore impacts what we do. Okay, so if you're feeling kind of stressed out, they call it there's a technique. Let's do anchoring, for example. I think I talk about this one more than anything because it's easier. But it's like set your intention, think about the things that would make you feel happy, all right? And then let's say while you're thinking about it, create a nice happy space or place, whatever, all right? Hopeful, like a good visual image that makes you hopeful and happy. And as you do it, hold on to a crystal or hold on to a pen. I don't care what you hold, doesn't matter. Or there's a technique where it's kind of like you can tap yourself here, tap wherever. The point is you need to assign something that every time you engage with it in that particular, or you engage with it, it triggers that memory and that feeling. But you need to go do the research to actually dig deeper as to exactly how to do that. That is something NLP. Oh my God, that really transformed my life. Seriously, it did. So, for example, just like, you know, anyone who uses crystals, you set your intention within that crystal. So every time I'm holding this crystal, I know the energy that I've set for this crystal, so it makes me feel good. So when I'm feeling kind of stressed out, that's why you might see me sometimes when I'm feeling a bit like, what's this energy? And then I try to pick one. You might think I'm crazy, just pick up you know, one of these crystals, but actually they all mean specific things based on the energy I've given them. And so sometimes I hold it and it just kind of reminds me, okay, this one is, you know, love and light and encouragement and joy and sensitivity and femininity, you know, whatever it is that I've kind of put in here. And also, when you do it, try to do it in such a way where you set the energy and the intention for yourself internally as well as externally, okay? So it's kind of like every time I touch this, I feel the energy of love and joy. And as I feel that energy, I feel, you know, I'm aware that the energy is also spreading out to other people. I'm surrounded by love and joy. You know, every time I'm reminded, every time I hold this crystal. Now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be this. Like I said, you could be a type of person who, let's say you wear bands. Every time you look at one of these bands, you might, you know, again, it doesn't help because they're all kind of specific. They actually have their own meanings, so that doesn't help. You know, but when I look at this, I know that this means whatever it means to me, whatever the energy that I put into it for it to mean. I know that this means something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's why I encourage people, get crystals, because it's just really easy. When you see it, it reminds you, you feel, you're holding, you're playing with it, it reminds you, you're wearing it, it reminds you. It's just a reminder, so it just fills your energy more positively. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. Thank you if you listened to that. Why am I sorry? That was me trying to give you information and advice as to how to change your state. So yeah, check out neuro-linguistic programming if that helps you, because it helps, you can rewire your brain the way that you think, to feel happier and to be more hopeful in your situations as you overcome them, as you take actions to overcome them, because you will. You'll still need to physically do things. It's not just about sitting here with this crystal all day. No, I get up and I do stuff. Like, I still got to do stuff. I can't just wish it. Otherwise, my life will be wished, you know, I'll wish my life away. Okay. Guys, thank you so much. My videos, I keep trying to make them shorter, but they keep getting longer. So be it. Watch it, skip through it, jump through it, enjoy it, or watch the whole thing. I don't mind. This is effectively a movie for you now. All right, but anyway, Sagittarius, I wish you the absolute best. Thank you so much for your time. I'm sending you love, light, and all the wonderful blessings that the world has. Here you go, my babies. Go. All right, bye. Oh, please like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you. All right, you take care. Bye.